Saints Bears coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to Chicago, Illinois for today's game.
They say winning never gets old, and this has been some record-setting streak so far.
Yeah, of course winning doesn't get old. Man, everybody pats you on the back, tells you how great you are. That is a wonderful feeling in life. But they have so many good players. That's the reason why they have this long winning streak. The quarterback is hot. They can hit the quarterback on the defensive side. They're going to be tough to beat here today.
The Bears are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. There's a flag out. Thompson's tackled right at the 28.
The defense will take the penalty.
Well, when you get the offense backed up like this, you got to put the pressure on your defense and go out there. We need a 3 and out so we can get the football back and get good field position.
Backs to the wall for the offense.
The Bears come to the line with a bunch set. Screen. Brings it in. Right there to take him down.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
That leads us to second down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
He pulls it down somehow. The Bears take it from the 23. He runs with it right up the gut. Here's the Bears offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season. Second down and 9. Royal on the reception. And now here's the Saints defense. Virtually no one has run on this defensive unit this season with any success. On the way, third down. Playing press coverage to the outside. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Bears elect to go for it and bypass the punt on fourth down. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. The Bears have it at the 29. Has the reception all alone. The Saints might have been caught off guard there on that fourth down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
It's Chris Matthews with the catch.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
They bring in the extra tight end. Midway through the first. Now slashing to the right side looking for room.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense. The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
2nd down and 5. Cooper Helfand has it. Jason McCourty has the tackle.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
1st and goal from the 9. Has the grab. Alexander's brought down after picking up only a yard.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose. Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Finds his mark. Jordan that time in on the tackle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown. It's been a beautiful drive so far by this offense, Jim. They started in bad field position. Now they're inside the 20. Let's see if they can get it done from here.
And now a first drive and a first touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
Robbie Gould ready to kick it.
Baldwin's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Grayson's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Makes the catch. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Second down and 7.
It's Gronk. That's a gain of 6.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
Tight end in motion. 3rd down and 1. Williams handed the football. That picks up 7.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Now 1st and 10.
Intercepted. A great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence, and when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best.
Double tight end formation. To the ground. He's taken down at the 35.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Here we go.
2nd down and 5.
Helfand with the catch. Gains 14.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Toss play.
Just 23 yards to the end zone.
Let's go.
2nd and 12. Has his man. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The offense needs 10 yards here on 3rd down after that last completion. 3rd down and 10.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
Pass is intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Saints offense rebound after throwing an interception the last time they were on the field.
Well, that interception we saw in the last drive, let's be honest, it was awful. I mean, it was just a bad decision, bad throw, and it was such a bad throw, I'm surprised the defensive player caught it.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come.
Ball is out. He's brought to a halt.
Well, that's nothing but this. That's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
The Bears retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
2nd and 7 on the way. The Bears step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. The Bears have it at the 39. Thompson's got it, and a first. The Saints with a nickel look here on defense. 1st down at the 49. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Makes the reception.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Now looking at 3rd down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Matthews really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
He's got a chance to return this one. And that's a gain of 9.
The Saints cannot feel good about giving up that safety the last time out. That one hurts an awful lot, Phil, because they just got overpowered.
Yeah, they did. But listen, they feel bad, but I'll tell you who feels good is that's the defense. Man, were they impressive, just overpowering the offense and getting that safety.
I've always felt that a safety should be worth more than 2 points. What do you think?
Well, you always are trying to make up new rules. I like the rules the way they are.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. The Bears lined up in the nickel. Grayson's going to take it from the gun. Almost intercepted.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Grayson's alone in the backfield. 3rd down and 3. The Saints get a first down. First down here after the completion.
Williams out there to receive the screen pass.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 39. Stands in the pocket.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Bears didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
2nd and 5 coming up.
Here we go.
And it's batted down. It'll be 3rd down.
The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right.
Catch made. The tackle is made, and the first down is picked up.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
From the shotgun. And it's knocked down.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
2nd down following that incompletion. Here's the handoff. Got a flag down here. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. After that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 18. Out of the shotgun. Climbs the ladder, and he has it. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
It's 3rd down coming up. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Diving grab. They'll give him the catch. The Bears use another timeout here, and they have one left. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down and 10. Kenny Vaccaro reads that one and makes the pick.
We're headed to the half, and could this be the spark this offense needs to get points on the board?
Well, I'd hope so. You know, what you got to say to the offense is not – the teaching moment here is this. Just wake up and show some energy. That's the first thing you need to do on the offensive side.
First down at the 48.
To Williams. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
Well, the D-line going into that spread look, they want to get to that quarterback.
Rob Gronkowski with the grab. Touchdown!
We're approaching halftime, and they put themselves in a great position to strike in the second half.
Just changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course, it really changes the way the teams look at it. And that quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
Made right around the 26-yard line.
The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Bears with an empty backfield look here. Out of the shotgun formation. Looking across the middle. He's got the catch.
Thompson's tackled down at the 43.
The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to the hurry-up offense. Nice job by the coach. We'll see if the quarterback can make it work.
And it's swatted away. That's second down coming up.
Defensive line shifting to the right there. Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
One half down, and both offenses still searching for answers. We've got a defensive battle on our hands, and Larry Ridley is coming up next. The second half is officially underway.
Flag is down. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
The defense will take the penalty.
The Saints come out with a split backfield. First down at the 16. It's Gronk. He's tackled right at the 36.
The Saints, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team right.
Washington gets the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Saints from the 27. Breaks free, and he'll step out. The Saints now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Saints take it from the 43. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
And we've seen a bend but don't break defense so far, Phil, here early in the third quarter.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. That's what it's all about. Make sure the other team doesn't score points when you're on the defensive side. So they made the right calls, and they executed them very well.
The Bears offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Here we go. One, none.
The Bears will take the snap from the 35. Pulls it in. Carter's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now.
Let's go. One, none.
With 2 hands, he has it.
All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Like a hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
It's good.
Robbie Gould ready to kick it.
And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. The Saints have to still be thinking about what happened on their last possession as they get ready to start this next one.
Well, how can the offensive players have confidence? They're thinking, man, well, how's this game going to be managed? We can be in any situation, and we're going to go for it. It's just crazy. It's bad. It's not smart, and you just got to play better.
You wonder where the threshold point is from your own side of the 50. 4th and 30, is it? 4th and 35. At what point do you decide to go punt the football?
I think it's quite evident there's no threshold. They're going to go for it no matter what.
Halfway through the third quarter. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good job that time, Tim, by the defender. He hit that receiver so hard that football came flying out. That's why it's incomplete. The big hit by the defender. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Doug Baldwin makes the catch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
Grayson's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Kerwin Williams has the catch.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Second down coming up.
Grayson's back in shotgun formation. Finds Gronkowski.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
And they deck the quarterback.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
And they swamp him again.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Third down on the way. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
And so now they'll bring out Morstead to punt. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Bears have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
First down at the 20. Toss to the outside. And gains maybe 4.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Here we go.
Set up screen for a gain of about 5.
The Bears do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Third down.
Here we go. What?
And the immediate handoff to the fullback. The defense accepts the penalty.
The Bears put themselves in a tough situation here. On second down, you run the football, and what do? You lose yards. Now you got third and long coming up. You got to be careful in situations like this. Everything goes to the side of the defense.
Come on, let's go. What?
3rd and 10. Throws the pass. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 3 and out.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
Set up return. Here he goes. Taken down at the 39. Welcome back, folks. We're getting set for the start of the next quarter.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Saints are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Very nearly intercepted. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
Got drilled as he throws it.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Grayson's got it in the gun. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense. The Saints will punt the football. We'll see what he can do here. He's tackled right at the 31. And a run back of about 14.
The Bears got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
It's Matthews on the receiving end. So they complete one, and still it's second down.
Here we go.
Toss to the outside. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
The outside linebacker that time just did his job very well and gets in there and makes the tackle for no gain.
This is third down.
The Bears have to get to the 41 for a first.
Down the field, and it's incomplete. The Bears will have to punt. Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Brought down at the 26. That return's good for about 13.
The Saints offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Bears team official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
Trying to trick them here with the Wildcat formation.
Let's go.
Second down and 6. Here's the quick toss. Room to work. Gains 13. First down here. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Bears go with the dime formation here on defense.
The Saints take it from the 43. And they take him down.
Nice job that time with the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
The Saints have it at the 34.
Heaving it down the field. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
All set to punt here. Favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
In the end, it picks up only a yard. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Here we go.
He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Saints bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Setting up now at the 45. Looks like they're going to run the Wildcat.
Let's go.
1st down at the 45. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd down and 12. Here's the quick toss. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. He's brought down.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. The Saints will take the snap from the 45. Ball's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Saints at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
They'll go shotgun here. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. At the 45-yard line.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Up in the air and comes down with the catch. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Here we go.
2nd down and 5. They'll go ground. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. At the 31, here we go.
Let's go. 1, 2.
He'll take the snap from the gun. He's wide open for the grab.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st and 10. They're setting up screen. Gets about 9 on the play. That's a timeout by the defense. Now inside the 10 and at the 9. The give. Slashing to the right side. The Bears now move the chains.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Gets it again. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Touchdown number 3 on the game. The Bears for the extra point kick. He made it. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Bears with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 20. Here's the quick toss. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Clock management is so overlooked in the NFL, and here's a good example of it. You got so little time left here in the first half, and what do? You think you're going to catch the defense off guard by running the football? Well, there's a good reason why the fans are booing. If I could, I'd boo with it.
Loss of a couple that time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Third down now. Ingram lines up in the backfield. Grayson's setting up now in the pistol. He's scrambling down. Going for the deep ball. Intercepted! Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
One more snap and we can call it a day. Takes the knee. How important was this victory today, Phil?
They're all important, but this one gives you that little confidence, makes next week a lot easier to deal with.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.